Why in the audio? Why is it? I don't know why the audio settings have changed, but they have. There we go. Hello, and welcome back once again to an episode of Natural Wonders, episode 49. Shout outs time. Sam, you go first.
Sam JKP on YouTube and Twitch. Play a lot of Pokemon. I was saying we played a little bit of Faz as well. I did a nightmare run with no lights.
Really?
Alone.
Wow.
It's almost as if I've told this story before.
No.
It was just me wandering around in the asylum for an hour. It was, I don't want to say fun. People watched it for some reason.
Did you get out alive?
No, I did not.
Right.
Thankfully, I was basically hoping.
He was so close, though. He was so close.
And we're also going to be opening this soon.
Oh, look at that bad boy.
Oh, what we got there?
Astral
What's
Radiance
that?
Elite Trainer Box.
Oh. That's the, what is it? Astral
Radiance.
Astral
It came out like a
Radiance.
week ago, I think.
About a week. It's pretty new, yeah.
But yeah, Sam JKP, come watch.
Love that. Link
It's
in
fun.
chat. Link in chat. All right. Jamie, your turn.
My turn. Apologies first of all for today because I think I sound like shit because I'm not too well. But anyway, if you want
That's most
Formula
days.
One and
Hmm?
what'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you fucking say? Anyway, F1 and Football Manager content for you to see. There'll be less Formula One now because the game's pretty much died off with the new one out in like 3 weeks.
Ooh.
So in 3 weeks, come check out the new game where I'll be doing a whole career mode in VR,
That's gonna
which
be fun.
should be pretty cool. But for now, I'll probably be a lot more just Football Manager stuff. So if you like football, come over and check it out. No shout out for Mitch for commentating anymore because that don't exist for at least a good 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're on that off season now.
We're on break. Jam
That's
RL's
right.
on break.
Fantastic. The link is in chat if you want to go and follow Jamie. Dean, tell us about your channel, sir.
Yep, the Paymaster98 on Twitch and YouTube, mainly Pokemon stuff. And now's the perfect time to go ahead and follow because I actually stream again. I streamed 3 times last week.
Let's go.
And I also have something to open, so make sure to follow. And you can come see what's inside here.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Very excited. Make sure to follow to find out.
I wonder what's inside.
Who will know?
Fantastic.
There's Charizard in there.
Fuck, you better be.
Follow.
The link is in chat if you want to go and follow Dean and see what's inside that mystery box. And last but not least, Ewan, why don't you tell us about your channel, sir? I see you in chat as well.
Do you like dice? Do you like rolling them and counting the numbers on them and then determining whether or not you did something good or not?
Not
That
really,
was my
no.
attempt of, well, I don't give a fuck. Well, if you like that, then come on to Day 20 Live every Sunday at 4 PM. Bullshit time.
Yeah.
Woo!
We've got a couple of other things coming up in the future, and we're encroaching ever so quickly upon a end game point of some kind. Whether it be the end of the campaign or not is up for debate, but it's certainly getting to a big point in the game. So make sure to jump on now on that roller coaster up to that point. So do it, or I'll find you.
And so will I.
I won't.
Fantastic. All right. Jay, did you want to shout out anything today, sir?
Yeah, I'd love to shout out this beautiful cucumber, for example. It's half eaten, delicious. You shove it in your.
Not what I meant, but yeah.
And also Kenshi! I'm playing Kenshi! I played Kenshi
How
last
far
week.
down can the cucumber get?
Oh, let me
No,
check.
we're not TOS. We're not doing that.
Oh, man. Hey, yeah, how much money? How much money are you giving me? I am playing a bit of Kenshi right now. I'm doing a little streaming.
On what channel?
A channel called Muckwood.
Muckwood. Oh,
Muckwood.
shout it out. There you go.
There you go.
Nice,
Last year playing
Kenshi.
Kenshi. Like,
Honestly, Kenshi is a wild ride. And yeah, Jay is playing it, so you know what you're gonna get if you've watched this stream enough.
You might hospitalized.
Hospitalized. For good reasons.
You might be in a minute with that cucumber.
Okay then, fantastic. Well, there are the fantastic channels of everyone on screen. And there's my channel there, where I do my own other streams. There you go, Labour Raid. Last seen playing F1. When was that? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, that was a long
You
time
tested
ago.
your wheel, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, but
Some lobbies.
I don't think there's anything else left to say other than sorry we've been gone for a while, but we're back now. Let's go ahead and for the first time in a while, let's run the intro scene. Hello! Welcome back. Is everyone frozen? No, they're not. I thought they might have been, but they're not. Perfect. Last time on Natural Wonders, how far did we go back? You landed on Hoth. You're preparing for your heist. You decide to split the party. A historically bad decision, but maybe this time it would go differently. As Zakian and Desi remained on the icy planet of Hoth, whilst the rest of you headed to the nearby Bethspin system in order to secure supplies. A night spent in a hellish icy hellscape for Zakian and Desi, orchestrating surveillance on the loading and landing platform for the Imperial train. He was able to determine that there were guard duties and patrols. You kept track of a few different groups of guards who took patrols in different areas and made notes of them. And you in fact saw the train arrive in the night. 4 carriages. And it certainly looked like a mean beast to conquer. Heavily plated defences with large mounted guns on one of the carriages. On Bespin, you guys were able to get in contact with a shady individual who went by the Fence, and you agreed to take down a job to track down a disgraced senator in order for him to secure you some supplies which you could not afford to pay for up front in credits. You went over to check out the the former home of the senator, where you discovered a letter written in Mandalorian, and you discovered what you assumed or deduced to be the route of escape for the senator, a secret platform which was perilous to navigate, but luckily nobody died. You made your way back to the ship and are now currently flying your way back to Hoth to meet up with Zakian and Desi, who decided that they should have a closer look at this train and have infiltrated the compound, the Imperial compound here. as Desi has given Zakian a boost into a window. Zakian, you're now in the toilets of an Imperial outpost. You don't hear much noise going on outside. And luckily, it doesn't smell too bad. What would you like to do?
Dry my feet.
Okay, as you dry your feet, let's see what your destiny holds for today.
Oh yes.
We shall roll
Sorry.
destiny, please. Wait, where have all the cameras gone? Am I going crazy? What? Is
No, they've all gone on the stream,
We
yeah.
we
have
go, they're back.
disappeared.
I don't know
No,
why that
they're-
happened, but they're back. Cool. Yeah, please roll destiny, please, guys.
Do Destiny do?
Let's do it. Z with the dark side.
Oh.
Bit with the double
Yeah.
light. Zakin with the
Dark side again.
Oh, took double light and Kalal dark.
Always light.
I think maybe in the history of this game, took us roll dark once.
Yeah, probably, I think. Yeah.
I've rolled dark for about the last 10 sessions, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I seem to only roll dark
Bit of a
lately.
dark streak. Okay. So Zakin, yeah, you don't hear anyone else, or in at least this room. In front of you is just like a very simple metal sliding door with a single button that would open it from the inside. As you're kind of in a room with just a refresher and a window to give the room some light.
Do I have comms with Desi?
Yeah, you would still have your comm links.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna slowly open the door to the
As you-
cubicle.
As you press the button, the door releases and you're able to slide it open. It doesn't like slide open on its own. You press the button to unlock it essentially, and you're able
Yeah,
to.
I was thinking it was,
slide
traditional.
No, not like a swing hinge door. It's a slide door to the side, but you're able
Yeah.
to slide it open a crack and peek around the room. You see like rows of sinks and mirrors. This is evidently just a toilet space, and another door straight across from you, which is currently closed. And as you have a moment, it's pretty quiet. Doesn't seem like anyone's here right now.
Yeah, I want to walk over to that door and see if I can hear anything.
Put your ear up against the door. Make a perception check. I would say for you, sir. Where's my dice pool gone? I did have it open. There it is. For you, I'm gonna not add any black dice because you removed 2. Sure. Roll a perception check.
Oh yes.
You kind of hone in and listen. You don't hear any movement or what seems to be, you're pretty familiar at this point with the sound of like stormtrooper armor as it moves. You don't hear anything like that. You do hear the kind of like hum of computer systems and servers somewhere, and then you realize it's not coming from the door in the hallway. As your attention turns on the west-facing wall, there's like air vents, and you can hear from somewhere being passed through the ventilation systems the humming of computers and servers. And
Could I get up there into the vent?
you could certainly try.
Wait, doesn't Desi's no. Did Desi have suction? Climb up over
Desi
the
did
fence?
have the pythons which click on.
Yeah, I want to go back to the window. Stand on the toilet, try not
So yeah,
to.
you stand on the refresher on your tiptoes, and you can kind of just peer out the window and push it open slightly to talk to Desi.
Desi, can I have the sticky things?
The what?
Sticky things.
Do you
That
mean
we used to get up the fence.
Desi pulls out the big, like, what look like metal spikes, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
These- All right. Desi holds them up, and you can just about grab them through the window.
Yeah, okay. I take them and then I go back, and I want to try and up the
Yeah.
vent.
I won't make you have a check to climb up the wall, because they just magnet, and you get up to the edge of the grate. You can see in it leads into like these ventilation tunnels, these metal dark, like they're not lit. You try to open the vent. You need somehow to pry it off or unscrew it. It's tight on there.
Can I unscrew it?
You can try and make a. Let's see here.
Mechanics.
Maybe mechanics. I'm just trying to see if I can see if there's a. Yeah, make a mechanics check. Sure. I will make this. Yeah, that seems fair. Oh, damn, that's unlucky. You know, you search your tool belt for what you think's the most appropriate tool for the job. Doesn't quite line up with the imperial standard of whatever they're using here. And you get like a couple of the screws slightly loose, and then one of them is completely like dethreaded, and it's just spinning in the hole. It's not good. It's not going anywhere. Can't move it.
And that's the only event.
It's the only one you can see right now, yeah, in this room.
Alright.
And you can still hear like the whirring of computer systems from down somewhere in the maze of vents.
I want to go back to Desi.
Yeah, so you go back to the refresher and stand up on the refresher. What's going on?
I can hear some computers and I'm trying to get up into a vent, but I can't seem to get it unscrewed. Have you got anything I can use?
You're the one with the tools.
Yeah, but whoever put it in, they did a really bad job. I can't get it unscrewed.
I've not got anything quiet. Maybe just ignore the vents for now.
I looked down at the thermal detonator I've got in my pocket.
Don't. What are you looking at?
My tools?
That sounds suspicious.
Well, you said it. Nothing quiet.
And I pick up the thermal detonator.
What about this?
And I hang it down.
Please put that away immediately. Do not. We will alert everybody here. The whole job will be jeopardized.
Okay.
Put it away.
If you cannot
Stay on
progress.
Stay on your comms.
Okay. But
And then I hop down
Zach,
and
you,
walk off.
you just hear Desi just trying to reason with you as you hop down. You hear like
I'm gonna go.
on the comms like a broken. The signal seems to be getting interfered with. It's like do not jeopardize. It's not coming through very clearly.
I'm gonna go back to this door, and I'm gonna open it.
Sure, yeah. The door, as you press the button, opens up, revealing like a large, mostly empty hallway. You see another door straight across as you peer around down the corridor. To the right is a dead end. Just a big ventilation fan on the side of the wall, which is letting in like a kind of a cold breeze. And then to your left, down the other end, you see another door, and then the hallway splits off in two directions, left and right.
When I come out and turn left, can I see a vent out here?
You do see, as you kind of turn your attention towards the ceiling, there is a ventilation shaft that runs all the way along the ceiling down the center of this hallway. Obviously, all the surface is made out of like very pristine-looking metal, kind of dark in color. But you do see like a ventilation shaft which runs the whole way along the ceiling, and then like branches off into different rooms, and it all seems to attach to this like box kind of thing on the side of the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to the box and see if there's a way in.
I mean, there's this large spinning blade which has like a protective layer that you'd have to get past, and maybe if you could stop the blade you could get in, but
How fast is the blade going?
It would hurt. It might not kill you.
How many wounds are we talking?
You'd have to try and find out. You think it would hurt, for sure. Like, you wouldn't voluntarily want to jump in that thing.
I'm going to try. And with the metal sticky things we got,
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and see if I can put it in and jam it
Okay.
to stop the blade.
So you place the python in there, and do you activate it so like it magnets on?
Yeah.
You jam it in, and as the fan hits onto it, there's like this loud like clunking noise, and then you start to smell a bit of smoke as the whatever it is clearly malfunctioning. But with that loud noise, you do hear what sounds to be somebody from down the hallway who is now moving. You hear movement.
Yeah,
from the
but
hallway.
as soon as I put it in, it stops. I'm going to try and get in.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and climb in. I'm going to ask you to make a stealth check as you climb in. I'm going to say this is a hard difficulty check.
Okay.
This is a big check.
You ready?
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. So as you begin to clamber into the vent, you climb inside of this this broken fan, and you hear a noise from down the other end of the hallway. Hey, you stop right there! It's the
I'm going to straight away climb up.
You just climb straight up inside. Hey, I said stop! As you disappear out of sight, you hear like the clambering of footsteps running down the hallway.
Can I grab the thing to get to start the fan spinning again?
Yeah, you can reach in and grab it. So now that you're up in the safety of the vent, you see the fan just slowly begin turning again as it starts to get up to speed.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Oh god.
Dizzy?
What's the problem?
Someone may have saw me.
And as I'm saying this, I'm crawling down
What?
the vent
So you're crawling along. As
quietly.
as you're crawling and making these very quiet transmissions, you hear from down below like, I know you're up there!
Can I use the front detonator yet?
Come out or I'll shoot. Whatever you never detonator.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna crawl.
You just start crawling. So as you crawl
Yeah.
along the vents, you do see like a couple of different offshoots. One's to the left, one's to the right, up ahead, one's to the left. There's like loads of different directions to go in, and you do hear from down below like, we got a problem in here. There's
I'm gonna
some
just try
kind
and
of
get to
creature
the-
in the vents.
I'm just gonna try and get to the computers.
Okay, so you can probably remember the first left would lead you towards the vent you saw in the toilets. So you can go down that one if you wish, or you can keep going, and there's two that lead you to rooms you haven't been in yet.
No, I'm gonna go towards the computers.
So you would
Like the left into the
skip
toilet.
the toilet, and then, well, the toilet one, you know where it goes, right? You know it's to the toilets. There wasn't any computers. in the
Oh yeah.
toilets.
Oh no, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no. I'll carry on.
You can kind of,
Okay,
I mean, you've already heard the noise, and as you kind of listen in, you can tell that this left way is towards where the servers are, at least. And as you turn left, and you can see another grate that leads out into, you can peer through the gaps. There's a room with like these blocks, these rows of like blinking lights and hanging wires. It's a server room, and you can just peer out down to the left. You see these two males in black. It's not like padded arm. Sorry, it's not like stormtrooper shiny armor. It's like padded kind of like material with these slick kind of helmets that are rounded on front that kind of curve down on the back, and they've got like little antennas on the side, and you can see two of them sitting in chairs like on the computers, and they look a little bit alert, I would say, and they're kind of tapping buttons and going through things on the computer in front of them. You can see like big orange displays displayed on the wall ahead of them.
Can I make anything out?
From here, you just see data about different like sensors around the outpost. You see one of them is checking the perimeter, like the fences, everything's intact. And then on the far right, you see like security feeds, and they're just checking the cameras to see if they can spot anything. You don't see yourself or Desi on any of them at the moment.
Oh, that's good.
But you do hear the sound of more footsteps down below as the door to the room that you're peering into, you hear it opens up, and you hear a few people walking in, the footsteps of a couple of different people. You can just make out the grey uniform of an officer, and then the padded arm, the glossy white armour of a stormtrooper as they enter. And you hear the officer speak towards the comm troopers. What on earth is going on? Sorry, one of the troopers has reported a break-in of some sort, some kind of creature in the vents. Well, go and sort it out then. We don't have time for this kind of ridiculousness. And the two comm troopers kind of sit there for a moment, and she looks towards the stormtrooper next to her, and he kind of like, whoa, come on, let's go! And all three of them leave the room, and the officers walks towards the computers and sits down as the three of them leave the room.
Alright, can I use bad motivator to stop the security cameras?
You certainly can try. So that'll be is that a 3 difficulty mechanics check? 3 purple dice?
Yeah. Hard, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Hard, yeah. Just double check for me.
Hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard.
Perfect.
Actually, it says easy.
Oh, really? That's you must have upgraded that or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make that roll when you're ready, sir.
Let's go, please.
As the Imperial officer, this woman with like kind of like red hair tied into a ponytail underneath her hat, she leans forward and begins to click through the different security camera feeds. And just as you catch a glimpse of what looks like your friend Desi, they all short circuit and turn off. What on earth? This place is falling apart. She whacks the desk and leans back in the chair. You do hear more and more, like the footsteps in the hallway, all heading down towards that fan where you had entered the vents, shall we say?
Right, Alright, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna come back to. I'm gonna go across to this part of the vent.
The north side, yeah. So you turn back around. You're small enough. Luckily, you can kind of like maneuver yourself in the vents a lot easier than a full-sized humanoid would be able to. And you can peer down into this room. And you see lots of lockers. Some of them open, some of them closed. Some of them you can see left open with like casual clothing in them. Others you see parts of armor and helmets inside of.
Oh. We about to Lego Star Wars it.
The world's smallest stormtrooper.
No, right. So I wanna unscrew or try to unscrew the hinges of that grate.
Yeah, make a mechanics check. I'll make it a medium difficulty check from the inside here.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So you kind of carefully unscrew them and.
No, I don't. I want to unscrew it, and then I'm just gonna grab it and just throw it down as hard as I can onto the floor.
Okay, so as you kind of get the grate off, and then you chuck it, and it clatters across the floor of the changing rooms there, whacks into one of the lockers. You see a helmet fall out and scatter across the ground. And then in a moment you hear footsteps come running.
Alright, and as I hear them come running, I'm running back to the toilet.
Okay, so then just as you're kind of peering around the corner, you hear multiple sets of footsteps flooding into the room behind you. Ah, the vent's open! They must be in here somewhere! You can hear that kind of faded voice as you make your way around to the toilets, and they're searching that room.
Yeah, then I want to quietly this time get out of the vent.
You have not unsealed this vent. You will need to make another mechanics check.
This time I'm going to do it quietly.
Okay, well, first... Okay, so there's the mechanics check. Now make another stealth check for me. I am gonna... Oh, you cheeky boy. You cheeky boy. I'll allow it.
Can I just... Well, I got four.
And there was no failures on those purple dice, so I was only going to add one more, so it's impossible for you to have failed that. So, you carefully unscrew the vent, and what are you doing? Just taking it off and leaving it to the side of you or whatever?
I don't want to completely take it off. I kind of just want to make it so it's hinging.
Yeah, it hangs down. Are you
then
climbing out?
And then sneak out and then get to the toilet.
Yeah, so you head back over to the toilet where you started this.
All very quietly.
As you climb up on the toilet.
Monday, remember?
Yeah, I'll allow it. you push the window open and you don't see Desi.
Oh, fuck.
But you do see... You look around, you can see the footprints going back towards the fence.
Can I see him at the fence?
No.
Oh, that fucking cunt. Oh, how would he have gone over? He's still... I've got the sticky magnet things.
Did I, mate?
Digi,
Come in.
where are you?
I'm hiding. What did you do?
Where are you hiding?
In the snow. And you
God,
watch...
you
Desi kind of peeks out like that. You just see like a couple of red sensors peek out of the snow over by the fence.
Okay, we gotta go.
And Zakin just immediately climbs out and falls out the window.
You roll out into the snow. It breaks most of the fall, and you're kind of hidden in the snow as well. You run over to the fence.
And then yeah.
All right. So you run over to the metal section of the fence, climbing up. Desi hops up and runs over. Oh, if I remember rightly, you jumped over on Desi's back, right?
Yeah. So I give the things back over to Desi. Yeah, and I just grab onto him.
Okay, so Desi, you hold on to Desi. Desi climbs back over, boom, and then you're out back on the other side of the fence. But if you remember rightly, there's like still like a drop down towards more ice, which Desi also has to climb down if you want.
Yep.
Yeah, climb back down, and you feel, at least for the moment, like you are in the clear. What happened in there, Zakin?
I was, let's say, not as quiet as I wanted to be. I told you. It was their fault. Whoever put that vent in did a really bad job.
Well, at least you didn't blow anything up.
Oh, I was close, trust me. I was very, very close.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. That would have been detrimental to the efforts we put in. Did you learn
I don't really
anything?
know what the problem is, because, like, I've seen Z blow up a bunch of stormtroopers with one of these before.
And he picks it back out again.
Please put that away.
Oh, okay.
Do you realize what you could do if you just accidentally drop it?
I wouldn't drop it.
But if you did, the damage you would cause would be irreparable.
Well, we're only surrounded by, like, ice and snow, so The damage wouldn't be that bad.
To us. The damage to
Oh!
us.
To us. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yes, it would be.
Detrimental.
Yes. We have a bit of a journey ahead of us. Shall we return to where we were left?
Yeah, we better head back to the camp. Do you remember where it was?
Mm-hmm. Up a treacherous and icy mountainside.
Oh, yeah. We better start heading there then.
Yeah. All right. Desi just starts walking out across the ice there. So the two of you spend what feels like forever marching your way across the icy flat. Back on the crate thing. What are you guys doing? You guys are on your way back to Hoth, having gotten what you needed on Bespin. Is there anything you're doing in that time? If not,
Can I wake up?
yeah. You're back with us. You're back with us.
I'll come out of the crew quarters and just take a little wander, see if I bump into anyone. I don't know where anyone is.
I mean, yeah, you can pass around the ship. I'm assuming no one's hiding from you, so you would see your crew members around, probably Z piloting. Took, I imagine,
wrong.
is... Oh, do I?
No,
You
no,
assume
I'm not.
wrong, mortal.
Wrong.
I would assume Took has his feet up by the holodeck. Or the
Is
hollow
he-
table.
Yeah. Finding he's drinking at the moment because of his back. He's in a lot of pain.
Right.
Okay, but you're in there, yeah?
I'm in the holodeck, yeah.
Okay. Where's
Holodeck is the wrong franchise. It's the hollow table.
On the table.
where's Kalal at?
He's pretty elusive on the ship. He's usually hiding in the med bay.
Yeah.
If you wanted to try and find him there.
Yeah. Just gonna stroll past Took to the med bay.
You open the doors to the med bay. Kalal, are you present?
Yeah, as you open the doors and look in, you can see Kalal has stood by the by one of the units where there's a mirror. In like a full Imperial officer uniform, is trying to gauge the fit, you know.
For a
Assuming we
moment,
have it, I'm pretty sure we still have it, don't we?
yeah, you definitely have it. And for a moment, Bib, you open the door and you see an Imperial officer standing
Yeah,
in the,
I was
in
just
the
about
mirror.
to say. I'm like, one hand goes towards the belt. As Kalal.
Yes, sorry, I was just trying this on.
Okay, because you said nearly ended up in half. What? How long have Misa been out for? You haven't done the heist without me, have you?
Yes, we did it yesterday.
You did? Did we? Are we good? Are we running?
Well, unfortunately, Zakian died in the process, but we did manage to get the pieces we needed. It was all very sad. We all said some final goodbyes. These was very moving.
You just see, he's filled with just dread and sadness. Head drops.
You feel
And
your
it
lightsaber crystal beginning to turn red.
Oh no.
Oh.
I was trying out humor.
You're joking.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought for a minute there he's actually dead. Okay, so you haven't done the heist and he's not dead.
No, we're on On the way back there now.
Because
No,
remember we
I
said
don't think I'm going to try and joke anymore.
I mean, maybe you can, just maybe not about the friend's death.
I see. Well, you came in for a reason.
No, not really. No, Misa thought I would come and speak to someone responsible to see where we're at, because Misa just passed out in the quarters.
And
Apparently, Misa was wrong.
yeah.
Okay, so what? We're heading back to Hof. Misa was going to Bespin.
Yes, we went to Bespin to get what we needed.
Okay, now we should go back to Hof to do heist.
Indeed, yes. That is the plan.
Okay.
Zakian is there with... shit.
Desi.
Desi. Zakian is there with Desi, currently scouting out. I'm sure nothing possibly could be going wrong.
No, of course not. Desi's quite responsible. Okay. Okay, so I'll leave you to your Imperial duties. But also, don't forget, if we get some downtime, remember what we spoke about?
Yes, I remember. Definitely wasn't a month or so ago. I remember exactly what you said. Ah, yes. The holocron, yes, of course.
Okay. When we should get a minute, maybe we should give it another go and see if we can find out anything more from it.
Well, I believe we have a few days before the shipment is supposed to leave. So if we have nothing else that we need to do in that time, we could use those moments, perhaps.
Okay. Sounds good. We can do it when we're back on Hof. Sounds good. Misa, leave you to it. And I'll turn around and walk out and close the door.
Alright.
And then, as I'm walking back through the sort of lounge areas he took, just want to give him a nice big old friendly, hefty pat on the back of the head, and then walk out a bit.
You'll lose the hand!
Just gonna carry on walking. Straight to the cockpit.
You dickhead.
It's for all them times you're fucking at me.
He's gonna...
Oh. Oh dear. You go to the cockpit. Z, is that where you would find yourself?
Yeah, I think Z's looking at the the bounty puck, and I wanted to ask if I can like look at it and maybe notice something about his appearance that may or may not be important.
Yeah, you could just go ahead and roll a perception check as you kind of look over the mugshot of this this Senator Brabham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it. Oh shit! I forgot I do the dice pool in this game. It's not like you just roll a number.
Kind of a decent roll as well.
Yeah, that's fine. You're just kind of looking up and down and just going over the details of the job again. Like you can see that all the cameras are frozen. There they are. You can kind of see his age. He's 40. You see his height. He's just 5'9". He's a human male. Name Senator Brabham. Senator Jack Brabham.
It's...
Yeah, but I mean, you look him up. They have a picture of him, of course. He's just got a shaved head, a kind of like scruffy beard.
Hello?
He's got it's like a thick kind of like beard, which looks like he hasn't looked after it as well as he should have, considering his role. But yeah, that's what kind of things are you looking out for in
just like, I mean, I don't know really. Just trying to get anything I can off of the image, looking at his clothes, anything that might be on his person, depending on how much is shown.
I mean, he's very well dressed. His clothing is of a very nice, high quality. You can see he's carrying, at least in this picture that when it was taken, like a standard heavy blaster on his waist. But yeah, nothing that would deem like to the level of like a lead to where to look for him.
Yeah, I'll just be looking at the puck.
Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, Bip Bip, as you enter, you see this kind of hologram of that gentleman that I described, just in Z's hand from a bounty puck.
Sit down next to Z, like in the chair next to him. Take it we got that from Bespin?
Yes, we must find this gentleman.
Okay.
A senator.
A senator? A friend of Carlisle's?
Surprisingly, he does look a lot like Carlisle.
He's
Maybe
twin,
this is what all senators look like.
Maybe.
Where have you been, by the way?
Miss been sleeping. Miss been pretty rough.
Have you been in Took's spice supply again?
Oh no, not that sort of rough. Miss never do that again.
You see his there's one of his little sensors just kind of zooms in on you.
Can I force push it back in?
You feel this weird sensation as you want to look at, you want to zoom in on him, but your eye keeps moving back and forward.
You see this, usually his sensors are moving and twisting and whatnot. You just see this moment where he just freezes for a second out of shock. Just the hologram on the puck disappears and he tucks it away into his coat. How far away are we from
I was just gonna ask Z that.
Within the hour.
Well, we should be arriving on Hearth within an hour. Are you sure you are well?
Miss will be good to go when the heist time comes.
Good. It will not be easy.
Is there an opportunity to get swingy?
To be honest, I hope so.
Miss has been looking for a fight.
And Z once again Z and Zakian, I guess, he pulls out his one thermal detonator and just kind of stares at it for a second. I'm hoping I will get to use this. It's been a while. Just slips it back in his jacket.
Bip's gonna remember exactly where you've hid them as well.
Bip will remember this.
All right. So yeah, within the hour, you hear the ship alarm go off to tell you you're about to exit hyperspace. As you do all the steps that are necessary to prepare the ship for that, the ship lurches out of that humming blue space, and ahead of you you see the almost perfectly white sphere of Hoth. Zakian, you spend that hour trudging through, probably for you, I remember we said for you, Desi trudges through the snow and you follow Desi's path so that you can at least, because the snow here is easily above your head height in a lot of places. But crew, as you blip in, you do see your long-range comm system.
Answer it.
Hello! What news do you have for me?
I don't reply. I stand up, go and get Took.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Is anybody there?
Hello?
Great Fang! Hello! Is that Pip Pip?
Yes?
Are you the captain now?
No.
Then
You want him?
yes. Unless you have
Uh,
news for me.
I'll just press a button.
Hang up. You just hear him be like, so then. It's the call just drops.
And then I'll go and I'll leave the cockpit and go to get to
As you leave the room, you just hear like a as the call comes back through.
I guess I'm coming by this time. I'm coming. I thought you said he was on there already.
He is.
I click the button.
Pip Pip, did you hang up on me?
I Pip Pip.
Oh, Duke. Hello, old friend. So, what news do you have?
Only good news. We've just entered the atmosphere. We're all tooled up, ready to go. Just need to make some final preparations.
That's good. We have just a few days to spare.
You know me, I'm nothing but efficient.
Well, perhaps we should meet and talk it through.
Me?
Well,
What, like?
so I can help out. I like to
Yeah.
get my hands dirty.
Well, you know, you can get your hands dirty on those antiquated, oily joysticks on your ship, right?
Don't you talk. I will not be hearing bad word about my ship. She is a beauty.
A beauty by what? By what standards? Old Republic standards?
Quick thinking as always, Took.
I had a little bit of a problem with my head, alright? Leave me alone.
You've been eating too many schmoocumbers.
Cucumbers. I ain't been eating no schmoocumbers. Just street food.
Old habits die hard.
Street delicacies. Anyway. Yeah, well, where do you want to meet? You want to meet up top? Did you find the...
Sorry?
Did you find anything? Did you check the ship? Like I asked you to.
It is all fine.
You found
The
it?
ship is good. Did I find
good.
what?
Did you find something?
Yes, I found it. I'm just curious what it is you think that I found.
Well, I told you there was one of those little scrappers.
Yes, I found the tracking beacon, I did. I have half a mind to think that you put it there.
Me? Why would I tell you there's a tracking beacon and then tell you about potentially being a tracking beacon?
We should talk. We've been on the comms too long. They have a listening post here. They could be literally listening to us right now.
Alright, meet you at the same place. But reverse it. Other side.
What?
Same place, but other side
Do you mean?
of the planet.
Oh, that's like. Alright, fine. That works for me.
Diagonal, wherever it is.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Hangs up.
Oh, I hate that laugh. Alright, So you almost got me there. Didn't tell him about the tracking beacon, I just said to him check. Panther. He might be getting old, but he's sharp.
So we should need to come up with two plans now. One we lie about and tell him.
We got
and
ourselves
one that we actually do.
in a right old slimy Trandoshan nest here. It's alright, we got this. We pull this job off. Hopefully Zakian has got some nice bit of intel. Everything goes smoothly. I trust him.
Hopefully,
Rolling
Zekian was not seen by a stormtrooper while trying to crawl into a vent.
He's tidy, look at him. You couldn't see him with a microscope. Right.
I'll start piloting around to the
Round to the others.
point.
The other side, the other side.
So
Can't
you're
be using the same point.
You go into your meeting point first.
Are we not picking up Zakin first with information for said plan?
Good point.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go to where second. And
Very good point.
Okay. So you guys enter within the atmosphere of Hoth, and you dip down. And as you're approaching where it is you left them, and you're sure it's the right place, Zakian, you and Desi are like making your way across this huge open plain of just snow. And you begin to hear the ship, like a familiar engine sound. As you both look up, you can see the Crate Fang kind of coming in and swoops above you towards the camp. Can we get a hold of the ship? Come them. They could just get us from here.
Yeah, they're there. Hey, we're here. We're down here. Guys!
Do you... the comm,
use
you have
this.
the ship's
This will
comm.
get them.
And
What
it
is
pulls out
that?
a thermal detonator.
No! Please. Use your comm link, please. Please.
Oh, my comlink.
Yeah.
Great fang.
You hear in the cockpit
Perfect.
Zakian's voice.
Hello. We are on our way to pick you up.
Oh, is that you, Bip Bip?
No, this is very obviously not Bip Bip.
Misa here though.
Oh, it's Carlisle.
Yes, it is Kurlal.
I knew it.
I am bald. Haha.
I know what you see. I'm just messing with you. We're not at the camp anymore. Can you see us?
Where
Can I like
are
pop
you?
coordinates through this? Is that possible?
You can tell them vaguely where you are. It wouldn't be too difficult. Tell them we're on the ice flat. And they should.
We're on the ice flat.
Oh, like kind of whip the ship around, and I guess I'll
You
see
should
them.
see me waving.
I'm just there like,
Can you see me yet?
I see you waving.
Can you see Dizzy?
Yes, you can stop waving.
Okay,
Zakian,
great.
please stop waving. Thank you.
I stopped.
And
Don't get
I'll,
us. It's really cold. I feel like it's
Have
getting into my
you-
brain.
have you left anything at the camp?
Yeah.
Fine, we'll pick it up after.
Alright, so you swing the ship down and you deploy the thingy, the platform, and Zakian and Desi, you're able to hop on. Holding on tight as you are raised back up to the safety of your ship, the warmth and comfort of anywhere but the freezer planet that is Hoth.
And I guess from here, like we'll go to the camp to pick up whatever is left on our way.
I was just gonna say that. We're
Yeah.
about to leave all of the camp stuff there.
Yeah, so you
All of the
quickly
gear.
stop off at the camp. You're able to recollect. I think it was just like the like emergency tent stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a crash survival kit or something that you used.
yeah,
You're able to put that
half
back in
the
the ship.
Kurlal stuff.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, and Desi returns anything, and then Desi looks down at you, Zakian. Oh wait, you already gave the rifle back, right, when you went inside?
Yeah,
Never mind.
they didn't have a rifle from Z.
No, Z didn't want to give you his, so Desi gave you theirs.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I'm pretty sure when
Which
you
by
snuck
proxy
in,
was from Z.
yeah, it was Z's old one, right? Or it was one that you found.
Yeah.
But Desi would have taken that back because it wouldn't have fit through the window. We'll say whatever.
Yeah,
So
checks out.
Desi, as you guys all reconvene in the cockpit, Desi looks down at you, Zakian. Should you tell them or shall I?
We got
What
some
happened?
really good intel.
Yes, tell them about the really good intel.
Yeah, we found out they're like patrols. We know where they patrol. We know when they patrol.
This is true.
Yeah.
What about the
Anything
rest?
else?
We know how to get up and over the electric shield, electric fence.
Oh, good. How do you do that?
We use these things.
And he pulls one out, not realizing the magnet was on, and just goes.
It just sticks to the floor.
Yeah, Yeah,
We-
we use them.
We
Get it
climbed the
funny.
exterior wall using those.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
yeah.
what? You did what? You climbed in?
Yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Hey,
Plan
we
was
wanted
to watch.
intel. We got intel. We needed a closer look. The train came in.
You went off piste.
Ah,
Who told
you
you?
didn't say we-
Who told you to go off piste?
No one told me not to.
We were
Oh,
there
you-
to
you're-
collect
you're
intel.
smart.
We needed to know what was inside the compound.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was Disney's idea.
It's your idea.
And what else happened?
All right, we found a way into the building.
Which
And
is
The toilets. Yeah, I fell in. I got a little bit wet on my feet.
Oh, well, you didn't get seen, so it's fine.
Yeah, and then
you feel Desi's gaze.
I found a way into the vents.
Yeah, kind of expected that. You got like a magnet for vents, right?
Yeah,
funnily
And
enough,
there
I
was
did
a-
make a joke about you climbing in vents and being seen. We are very lucky that was
Yeah.
not the case.
And
that
then
was a really good joke because I couldn't get into the vent in the toilet, so I went into the corridor and they had a big fan. And I thought this will be a great idea, get in through the fan, but it had these really sharp blades. I was like, that's gonna hurt. So I got this, and I went, and I stopped it, and then I got in, and then it made a really loud noise, and then I got saw, and then they saw me, and then I climbed up into the vent, and then I went, ah, and then I straight to them, and then I got back out, and then we climbed back over, and Dizzy hid in the snow.
Oh dear, oh
So-
dear.
we
What you're
were-
telling me, the only fruits of you getting close is that you were seen.
No, they didn't actually see who I am.
I would say that we got some intel of the interior facility, but at the cost of a preferable heightened security state.
That's what I was gonna say.
It is an unfortunate consequence,
Oh,
but
kiss
it
goodbye.
could have
that.
been worse.
Hopefully, they will just think you were a rodent of some sort.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is there a way that we can patch ourselves into their own comms? This is a comms. Well, this is a spaceport, but the building it's going to is a comms station, correct? So if we could patch ourselves in, maybe we can hear how they're dealing with this. What kind of heightened security measures will be taken, if any, and what exactly they saw.
Yeah, see, that was my plan. And I found their server room, and I was gonna try and hack into it. But obviously, they saw me.
You've done remote stuff before. If you were in their server room, did you see enough that you could do something from a distance? I don't really know what that would be.
I could give it a go. It would have been easier if I was doing it inside. But I could try.
Are we Are we close enough that I'll be able to attempt it?
I would say it's a bit of a reach. You don't really have any kind of like access point right now. You're on the ship, right? And the ship isn't connected to any of their systems. You don't even have it like at least, even like a comm channel that you could like get your way in on. You would need something a bit more concrete, like some kind of like a radio tower or something like that.
We
Like
need to be
relay
a
satellite or something.
lot closer to the facility.
I could get us in as close as possible, but it won't be next door. How close do you need to be?
Yeah, pretty much right on top.
Whereabouts are you guys
Hey,
right now?
Very good idea.
Wherever we picked up, right?
Yeah.
Wherever we picked
So
them
you
up
guys
from.
are still at that campsite where you just retrieved the tent and stuff.
Oh, I've always flied off from there.
Let's go meet Ondo. Tell him what you found out, and we'll damage control this. There's no point in going and getting close right now. Because how long ago did this happen?
Did Dean just freeze?
Yeah.
You all
Yeah.
You went,
A few hours?
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be. Whoa.
Oh my god.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
That was so weird. It's back now.
You look on the stream.
That was
Yeah, the
odd.
stream.
What happened?
Your camera got stuck in like a loop if you go in. It's really weird.
Hey, me.
That's some horror movie
Yeah.
stuff.
It's weird. You ever seen that horror movie Unfriended? We're in that right now.
I went pick to see that. What a shit film.
So what I will say is, as you guys are having this conversation, you hear a noise as your boarding ramp is deployed.
No, for
Wait,
fuck's
what? Oh, get the guns, get the explosives.
You
Get all.
hear footsteps coming towards the cockpit as the
I'm gonna
Take your
get
gun
my
out.
rifle out and start running out.
I'm gonna get the thermal detonator out.
as you round the corner, you see a fairly tall, fairly well-built Trandoshan.
As I turn the corner, I'm drawing my blaster, and just I'm gonna say that I managed to move my arm and blast, like doing like a wayward blast in this direction.
The blaster bolt fires into a pipe,
Whoa!
blows steam out into the corridor.
I guess I'm gonna have to mend that
Surprised to
over.
see me.
Announce yourself when you enter a bloody ship. Who do you think this is your ship? You do not have any sense of boundaries, you creepy lizard man.
What's yours is mine, Tukle.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Whilst you're doing this job, it is.
Ugh.
You're in debt. So we own you.
No,
And it seems like
I'm a
your
free man.
crew are trying to ruin this operation.
he didn't get seen. He was just he was a womp rat in the vents, that's all.
A womp rat on an ice planet. Likely story.
Come on, you got grains and food coming in from their supply. A womp rat could easily have sculled on into a vent.
You best hope that's what they conclude.
So you come to criticize us. What do you want, Xerox?
I was coming for a friendly check-in. I've been watching you.
Yeah, I bet you
Where
have.
you been?
Places. It's not a cheap job. We had to make all the bells and whistles come out for this one. We had to get a new face for this one.
Gestures to Kalal.
It needs a new face.
You're working with someone else.
Don't you worry, you'll get your supply. Purely for intel. The agreement is you get the communications device. The tracking thing, whatever it is. I don't care. We'll know what it is when we find it. That's the agreement.
And what does your co-conspirator want?
Well, funnily enough, he told me about this job a long time ago before you'd even mentioned it. But he got no idea about the said device. He just thinks there's someone on the ship. He's after all the guns and ammunition.
Xerox takes their metallic claws and scratches along the hallway towards you.
Hey, there's no fucking paintwork on that.
Your co-conspirator, Mr. Onaka. You best hope he's not after the same thing we are.
Oh,
If
he ain't.
he interferes, he won't be the only one paying the price.
Zorum's gonna get his bloody tracker. Don't you worry. Nothing but a fish in my crew, me.
I'll be watching.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Xerox kind of peers round into the cockpit just to check who's there. Z, I'm assuming you still have your blaster, just like...
Yeah, I'm aimed like right between the eyes.
And then Xerox looks down at you, Zakian. Ah, you gave the child such a fun toy. You still got the thermal detonator.
What?
Can you charge it?
Do you know how to use that thing? You can
you like
charge
to
it,
find out?
yeah. You can set like timers on them as well and like detonate them like in an X amount of time.
I want to start charging it. And like only for like a second, then like take it off.
Xerox looks back at you, Took. Take that thing off him before he gets you all killed.
He ain't gonna get us killed. This ain't no child. He's wanted in 34 systems. Acts of cannibalism, arson, sodomy, you name it, he's done it all.
You always were the storyteller.
I ain't no storyteller, this one. He'll bite your neck off. It don't matter if you're scales or not, he's deadly. Trust him with my life more than I'd trust you, you scaly bastard.
Well, that one does not surprise me. See you around.
Yeah,
As he turns around,
sure we will be.
trails
Tell
one
Zoram,
metallic claw along the wall as he leaves.
leave the credits for damage. You owe me 50 credits.
They just keep walking.
Thinks he can intimidate me. He can intimidate me, although he's nasty. But I hate him every iota on my ship. Can't
You hear
believe
the boarding ramp close again.
Ooh.
Ignore him. They're all words. He may be as violent and reckless perhaps as you took, but even you are smart enough then to get in the middle of a business proposition. He knows that if he disrupts us, that the Black Suns will not be too happy that he was the cause.
Mm.
Still, I would bill Zorm for the damages.
I'm billing him, yeah. Oh. You know, he used to own me. Don't know if I ever told you.
Him.
Hmm.
Own you.
Yeah, we used to make it his everyday spoken word to tell us all he owned us. He didn't, but he's Zoram as in charge of the indentured people of servitude. Fancy word for enslaved.
Well, you're not his slave anymore.
Mm.
You're a captain of your own ship. And soon you won't have to have anything to do with him or his kind again.
Yeah.
That makes for all of us. Let's just get this damn job done. Rake what credits we can, and leave.
Yeah, I suggest we just get to the other side of the outer rim. After this, I use some blowing off some steam. This job's stressful. Glad when it's finished. Right. Ondo. You all ready? Or you want to go over some plans before?
Maybe we should go over our plan and then discuss what parts we shall leave out for Hondo's plan. Just so us clumsy people don't spill the wrong thing.
True. Originally, we were thinking of intercepting midway. Takes a good 40 minutes.
From what I recall, our plan was to infiltrate the spaceport before the train leaves. That will be done mostly by myself and perhaps the R2 unit. Once inside the train, someone will have to pilot the ship towards the train itself. Anyone else who smuggles themselves aboard will then work with me to have the ship stopped, the train stopped at roughly its halfway point. We will obviously encounter some obstacles. Once they are dealt with, we find the cargo, take what we need. Seems like the best thing we could do about the communications dishes, or whatever they are, is to find a place to leave them and give the coordinates to our best friend Zaros, or whatever his name is.
We can
Then from there we meet with Hondo.
from the ship we can jam the comms.
Yes, that was also part of the plan. Yes, to block comms when the train stops to prevent the scrambling of any ties, which would be a pretty severe obstacle. I think we can agree.
Desi and Zakian, you said the train had arrived, correct?
Yeah, I was already there.
Did you see if it was guarded or...
The guards were kind of just patrolling it.
We know there's a anti-air battery in the middle carriages. Something we need off straight away before we bring in ship.
That's the main focus when we get inside. Well, first we should probably disable the train, then the AA.
My concern is, depending on how many guns are mounted on the ship, there could be countless troopers, guards. It will be hard to keep that many people quiet while stopping the train.
That is why we will need to maintain our guys before the train is stopped. Once stopped and the comms are blocked, it's just about dealing with the people there. And the train, well, I've not seen it for myself, but it's like any mag train that I know, it will be a tight corridor. Not an easy way to funnel in troopers, no matter how many there are. If a firefight breaks out, it will be likely very stagnant.
We need a reason for getting you on that train, I've realised. They might not just let you walk in.
I will be Captain Recon, and you can rest assured that an Imperial officer will most definitely be aboard that ship with such important cargo to be delivered to the outpost.
What are you going to tell
And
the...
for it being manipulated, stolen, or most importantly, damaged in any way. And if it is, well, I'll need to see which troopers destroyed it.
He's
You-
convinced me. And
Yeah,
left it
right.
from there.
To be fair, I know that we know there's an imp on there. You know, an imp officer. But what if there's already an imp station? Yeah, what are you going to tell the other imp? Basically. The one...
What do you mean?
The officer told us there's an officer already stationed on the mag train.
That I wish to oversee the delivery of the listening post relays.
Okay.
I will not take no for an answer.
Did we get his name?
His name is unimportant.
No. What do you mean? No, we will. We'll need his name, right?
I think you misunderstand me. His name is not important to a captain.
So, when did the I can't remember. Did we... Oh.
What
Yes.
are you trying to say?
Like
I
you two
think
are on
Took
about two
means.
different people.
Yeah, Took means the name of the person you're impersonating.
Captain Rickon.
Ah, we did get his name. Good.
We did.
I thought we put a bullet in his head.
We managed to extract a good amount of information beforehand. Though it is sad, I would have liked to have gathered some further information. Knowing his service history would be beneficial, who he knew at the outpost. The guys will only last so long, no matter how physically convincing it is. If I encounter anyone that Rickon actually knows, it could be difficult.
How do you plan on stopping the train?
Well, that is where Zakian comes in. I need to know exactly what to do, and if I find myself at the front of the train, I would need contact with Zakian if he's not with me.
As soon as the train is stopped, blaster fire will ensue. You'll need someone who is good with a gun,
Wait.
myself or
They
Desi,
will-
but there is no way we will get on board.
I
What does that
imagine
mean?
they will investigate first, and most likely attempt to arrest me if they believe it is me.
When the train stopped, we entered the train as quickly as possible, basically.
If you can, at the very least, divert attention away, we could pincer the officers on the ship, the troopers, and any officers.
Well, Can
You
you... Oh, what were you say, Z?
will need to keep us informed on exactly what is happening.
Of course. I will
Wasn't there-
maintain an open comm link at all times, but I will have...
I don't think you're going to be able to communicate when we're jamming the comms.
That is
I
true.
think it jams all comms.
Then we will need to be able to improvise.
Maybe we should just go off the signal that the second the train is stopped, we should just need to get on board. Maybe
Yeah.
we split?
Yes, my only concern was the anti-air gun. The Great Fang will need to stay just out of sight, but we will have to know when the train stops.
Wasn't there only one anti-air gun on there?
There's one carriage with what is, like its defense battery. It has gun holes on the side for what looks like infantry or ground vehicles, and then it has one large kind of like anti-air cannon on top.
I'm sure me and Zakian can avoid a few shots, but that will only last so long.
Maybe it's just
We
one
need to
swoop.
we need
People
to take
jump
out
off.
that. We need to take out that carriage, really, or at least the people inside. Maybe if I'm on the ship, I can stuff the
Yeah,
heat in.
I know. What I was gonna say. Can you fit in an astromech unit? We can gut an astromech unit, put you in. Are you small enough?
Are you planning on gutting the astromech that we currently have?
I don't know. Maybe it's not enough time, but
Well, I was also going to say, how would you like it if I suggested gutting you and climbing into your skin?
whoa! I would not like that.
I am not climbing inside Took.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting that. It's
He
just about
suggested that. He suggested it.
You guys are so unadventurous.
So
I
Hold
don't
on.
want to know what you do on a Saturday night in Noshadar, okay, Colonel?
Oh, Kalal's got Nebula's skin, like, hidden away somewhere.
oh,
No.
What did you just say? What did you
Kalal's
just
got
say?
Nebula's skin hidden away.
Hello, Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah, I was thinking
Don't
Dennis.
look in the glove compartment.
I need my tools.
You haven't followed the smell, you bitch!
He's been watching a bit too much.
We're studying a bit.
Naboo.
All right. I might have
Oh
touched
my
a circuit there. I apologised, but it's a good plan. It's a good plan. What's that? I've seen the way that astromech swivels around this ship. It doesn't know what year we're in. It doesn't know what space is. It doesn't know even what wars is. It's stupid.
Took, tell me the date.
The date is has the Battle of Yavin happened yet? that Yavin battle, that all important Yavin battle that we do our calendar on.
You hear the astromech come in. Beep, 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 whoop. It tells you the date perfectly. It's 1 BBY. No, 1 PBY? Post Battle of Yavin? I don't know.
Oh, isn't it ABY? After, it's something like
Yeah,
ABY.
something like that. It gives you the
But
date. I don't know what the
so-
date is, but the droid
We,
does.
but we don't even know what the Battle of Yavin is, really, do we?
Well,
apart from the explosion.
You
Yeah.
witnessed Yavin being destroyed.
Wait, so the Empire have changed time? They've
You
changed
don't
time.
know that's different than what it should be.
I've always wondered that, though.
Was
I
living in the
know,
alternate timeline at one point.
The Mandalorian's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen now.
Oh,
Favreau's freaking reeling. He's well upset.
anyway, so yeah, see, it doesn't even know. It's broken. It's broken. See, doesn't matter. It's a shell. We can put.
But if we put Zakian in there, who's flying the ship? Because Z's
Z.
aboard.
Is it Z flying the ship?
Yeah,
No.
well, I can R2 units like hack with their like they have like a thing that comes out of like a nipple or something.
Beep, boop, 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 boop. Do you see
What's it?
the data spike?
Yeah, but
How's
if we're
it
gutting him out, he's not going to be able to do that, is he?
Oh, true.
Well, I
true.
just mean if
Word.
if I go with the R2 unit,
R4.
R4,
R5.
look,
R5.
R5.
Fuck.
Look,
R6,
okay,
R7, whatever. Okay.
I grew up on the streets. I don't know anything about fancy droids.
Says the senator.
Wait, what? You grew up on the streets? You're one of them Corys from the street. I always pegged you as one of those clean cloths and no dinner sloshes.
I was trying to make a joke, but
Going for it, is it? You try to tell
No.
me it didn't work. You try it. Maybe humor's not your thing.
Yeah, you just need to accept you're not funny.
I think it's the baldness. Bald men are never funny.
Yeah, I've been told that. It's something about humans. All their humor comes from their hair. That's why I'm so funny. Look at me. Big mullet hair.
That explained me. I had that big old ponytail, you know, it was down to
Yeah,
my...
but you don't have it anymore.
I do, I kept it. I got it in my bag.
I think maybe next time we might let the huts keep you. He laughed.
That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, it must come from the beard.
Thank you.
Anyway, so who was originally flying the ship?
Was it not Zakian?
Was it Zakian? Right.
Well, I thought I was going in the R5.
We need a good pilot on the ship, especially if that AA is not down.
And Misanozi is really looking for a fight.
I thought
I
was
think
going
I
in
would
on-
be
onto
more
the train
useful
to try and
shooting.
Hack it.
That's what I mean about the R unit. That if it is capable of spiking, perhaps even just getting the AA down for a moment for it to be shot, then
It should be.
that means that you can fly, and I take the R unit in with me.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then Z comes
that'll
down
work.
with it. We,
And that way, then me and Z can then board the ship.
I know. Well, we
We need people on the
information.
guns.
And Took, yes.
Oh, we need
We
someone
need
on
people
the.
on the guns.
We need someone on the guns. True.
You guys brought the paint, right?
What paint?
Well, it doesn't look like an Imperial droid.
Oh.
Remember the
Oh.
The paint?
The paint.
You guys didn't get the paint on Bespin?
I thought
We were
you
too
were
busy
getting
getting
the paint.
spy shit. All right, we'll get espionage crap. Anything about the paint?
Here I am, breaking into an Imperial facility, and you guys can't get the paint.
There's no spy looking of this droid now, is there?
You can use
I
a
almost
light
got
side
killed.
point to have remembered.
No, we forgot the paint.
We've got loads of light side though, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, he remembered the paint. Oh, Jim. Jim.
I was just kidding. Here it is.
Nice.
I've been carrying it with me this entire time.
You can go ahead and use a
Just
light side
vomits
point
it out.
See,
was-
Carlisle, that is a joke.
then. Oh dear.
That was a real
You got
that was
me.
a long haul one. That one was
Yeah,
you
that's
really
fine.
sat on that one. You didn't even know it was
Yeah.
gonna pay off. Wow.
You really
I-
are bald.
Oh no.
Who
You
is
cleared the
bald?
destiny pool.
A hairy droid.
It was
Uh-oh.
3.
I made it.
What was it
3-4
before?
Oh, 3-4, yeah, because we've used one, yeah. Makes
because
sense.
you used the light side point. It was 4-4 before, wasn't it? I don't remember.
No, 4-3. It
Oh,
was
so
4,
yeah.
4 light, 3 dark. So,
So
yeah,
now it's
right
swapped.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got that talked out. We keep Hondo checking ships coming into system.
Just so I'm clear. So after the train stopped, the droid does the hack thing, gun is stopped. Crate Fang then flies in and we hop off onto the ship? Onto the train?
Yeah, we lower ourselves down. There has to be a. There's got to be a, thing you can open. Where you trapdoor.
Yeah, you've used it before. There's like a lowering platform.
Misa
Wait,
just-
so are we stopping the train?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're not hopping onto it while the train's moving?
Nah,
No.
Hopefully not.
that is worst case scenario. We will do that if possible.
Would it not be worth
possible.
if we split on the train? One of us goes to join Carlisle at the front, where he stops it, and the other two get on the back. We make our way through, meet in the middle.
Perhaps.
Then we should know the train is clear.
Yeah.
While
but
if Blaster Fire does break out, I will try my hardest not to shoot you.
Zaki raised a very valid point, though. We do need someone on the gun.
Of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Well, if I'm not on the ground, I could give it a whirl.
Does he? True.
What would you have me shoot at?
Well, if in case the AA batteries turn back on, any troopers on top of the roof, and in worst case scenario, any ties come out of nowhere.
All right. It's within my programming.
Nice.
Okay. So now we just need to work out what we tell Hondo.
I'll take the vanguard. I'll go front.
Why don't we tell Hondo what we just said?
Yeah, let's go. There's nothing untoward in what we said.
Just don't mention the cargo that he does not know about.
We
What
have to.
happens if he
sees
asks
it.
us?
Yeah. So
I mean, right now. Let's say we get to his ship and he says, "You're working with the Black Suns." What do we say?
We say, no, we're not.
you know what? We come out with it. If he knows, we come out with it. We say, yeah, we are. We needed more intel. What are you gonna do about it, you old fuck?
Well, I was hoping with a little more curt than that, but I do agree. Lying
he gonna
to
do?
him would not benefit us.
Also, if there's any way we can sneak this device under his nose, we should do it. It's not the end of the world if he finds out. Because what's he gonna do? He's gonna shoot me? No, don't think so.
What's
Tell him he doesn't know about the device. The Zoran wants. The one, the fancy Imperial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can hide that from him somehow. If it's big, where can we put it? We can put it in the,
Do not
We
say
can,
in the R5 droid.
Put it in the
I was
R5
gonna say,
droid.
We can cut out the R5 droid.
We can do on field, gut out, put it in the R5 droid, pack it away. I'm kidding. All right. I don't want my.
We could store it in that cave that we saw beforehand. Store it there until we need to get it. Meet with Hondo, and then either give the coordinates to the Black Suns or pick it up afterwards and deliver it to them.
Is Xerox not going to be here while this is going on?
Yeah, he's gonna be a creepy little pervert again, watching from some.
That may be.
When we have it, why does he just not come in and get it?
Because I want it in a cave where we've got leverage. If the job goes off well, I want to say you get it when we get some credits.
Okay. Makes sense.
But whatever the matter is, we need to just make sure that it's dealt with before we see Hondo.
If the job goes awful, I'm not going to try and strong arm some credits out of him. It's more of a reflection of, we have some legs to stand on if we do a smooth, clean job. Think of it as a reward.
Let's just hope that. Actually, I'm not going to say that because it might give the GM ideas.
Okay, good idea. We don't like that. That GM thing.
You should finish that sentence. I used to. That's that point.
Finish it out.
Does that mean I actually have to say it?
No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna say. I mean,
I flipped it back. Oh dear.
All right, up to Hondo then. Everyone got the plan in mind.
Sounds good.
Cool. So
Just let you do the talking.
you guys head off to your meeting point with Hondo and Arca. That's a good place for us to take a break. I know it's a little later than usual, but I think we just we was in a good little flow there. I didn't want to cut in. So we'll be back very soon, probably like 10 minutes max. So we'll see you for the second half of the episode. Boo. Hello, welcome back to the second half of tonight's episode, where our party, after finalising their planned ideas for the heist to come, you are currently flying your ship up out of the atmosphere of Hoth on your way to meet Hondo Onaka, your corroborator in this plan. It's an uneventful flight unless any of you want to do anything in particular. So speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I want to go swinging.
You want to go swinging? Who on the ship?
He's down.
Is that for that? Z. Okay, cool. You guys go and swing for a little bit, whatever that means.
Let me show you my hole. Oh, that sounds bad.
Let me show you my screwdriver.
This is the wrong live streaming platform. But you guys make your way round to the other side of the planet. It's a pretty uneventful journey, as you can't really use hyperspace for such a small flight. So it takes, a couple of hours for you guys to fly around there. But it's not long before you see the Katuni ship of Hondo Onaka, that kind of very flying saucer-looking ZH-50 Tribune class light freighter.
Saucer, dish.
It looks like a flying saucer, yeah. Dish.
Honda related to Leah Law confirmed.
No, it's Honda. Honda no.
Honda no.
It's Space Leah Law. Yeah, it's not long before you're within range of his colossal ship.
Colossal dish.
The colossal dish.
Oh, that's a big dish.
Hold the door.
You guys docking and going to say hello?
Yeah.
You dock with the colossal dish. You walk along the shaft and inside.
Inside on those dish.
Across its veiny surface.
Thrumming with the...
You enter onto his ship.
Is it
You
quite
make-
rigid?
It's the most rigid ship. You make your way to the control room.
Oh wait, we're talking about a ship.
You go to the cockpit of this flying saucer at the center of this circular. All right, hang on. Oh, okay. Hondo is waiting for you by the large hollow table that he has. Hello. Hey, when did you get aboard? Huh? I'm just kidding. Come on, sit down. What information do you have for me?
Lots.
Well, you better start soon, huh? Before we all die of something else.
Something else. Don't worry, you'll get your death of old age.
I plan to die, old Duke, surrounded by credits. So help me get there.
Help me get there, and we may just get there, my old friend.
Oh, that's good. Come on then. What do
All
we
right.
find out? What's the plan?
So the plan as follows is we still need you in this colossal dish in the sky. We got you up. We got you with your oh so magnificent tracking and brilliant system this ship offers, because it's a great ship.
She's the best. So you want me to keep an eye on incoming ships, I suppose.
Yes,
And,
yeah, in
do-
case.
Let you
Things
know
go
if any
south.
tires are scrambled.
We would appreciate that. And the plan as follows is we got Kalal here. He's got a new face he's gonna put on.
Are you still wearing the Imperial officer uniform, Kalau? Or are you in your plain clothes?
I would have taken it off.
Okay.
On the way up.
A new face.
hollow neck camouflage.
Oh,
We've spared no expense for this job.
very nice.
We'll get him on board on the ship with an astromech. Once they're on board, we'll wait till the train's already left. About the quarterway point, we're gonna have the ship stopped, the AA batteries terminated. That's when we'll jam the comms, come in. Zakian's gonna hover the ship above. Then we'll have a team of 3. It'll be I, Z, and Bip. We'll converge on different carriages. We'll sweep the train, collect all the necessary juicy loot, get on the roof, and we'll paddle it back up into the ship.
It almost sounds easy.
Yeah, it will be. Be a smooth, clean job.
Are you planning on stopping it gently or with a boom?
Gently, to subside any issues.
How will you deal with any reinforcements?
We've got Desi on our main battery. He'll be able to fire on any ties. They will be able to fire on any ties. With the comms jammed, maybe we can get Kalal here to put out a message before the comms are completely jammed, saying that the train has had some malfunctions on track. They might send out engineers. I didn't think about this. We do need them not to send reinforcements, because if the ship just ceases, they will send a team.
They will send somebody to investigate.
Yeah, it's true, they will.
So you will need to be quick.
Yeah, we will.
The route, do you know how long it takes to go from point A to point B?
I think we found this something like 45 minutes. Is it about that? Can't remember what information we squeezed out of the late officer we picked up.
So, if you get it in the halfway point, then any reinforcements that have to come will take, what? Quarter? Half an hour? It gives a good working time.
Yeah, it should. Just have to be quick.
It does depend they travel on though, because if they have, if reinforcements arrive on the ship, which is probably faster than the train.
Mag train is very fast.
Quicker than a tie, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
More or
we
less.
will probably have about half an hour then, no?
If they take land speeder or shuttle, you should have a good amount of time.
What do you think? Think it will hold up?
It sounds like profit. The only problem is if you jam the comms and a Star Destroyer shows up, I'll have no way to let you know.
True.
Unless, of course, I just fly on down.
Yeah, if that was the case, fly on down. Only if it's a Star Destroyer. If it's unidentified or a light cruiser, maybe stay up top.
All right. Is there anything else we need to cover?
Just cast my mind back. Well, the manifesto.
Once you get it, where will you meet me?
All being well, if we don't get too much heat, we can come meet you on ship.
Okay.
Make a jump.
That's if everything goes well. And the
Yes.
plan B, if everything goes terrible and we have to leave the system, should we agree somewhere neutral nearby to meet? Make a couple of jumps and then end up somewhere. What's nearby?
There's an asteroid field not that far away.
An asteroid field. Duck, are you okay? Duck? Hello?
It's my head. Sorry.
An asteroid field, you say?
Yeah, wait, where did we meet Xerox? That was actually, no, that asteroid field was
Nineveh.
not here. Nineveh, it was Nineveh.
Yeah. Scrap that. Not an asteroid field. We went to Bespin. Bespin's probably not the best idea.
What about? I just looked on your little map here, Hondo. There's a planet called Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Yeah, why not there?
I don't have much info about it. It looks pretty hostile, though. Lava. Horrible, terrain. The Empire would never go here.
No,
True.
that actually sounds perfect. If there's no Imperial presence there, then that would be the best place to go.
Alright, well that would be a
Alright.
red alert location. If
Least
everything goes
fires.
wrong and we need to get out of the system, jump around a little bit to other systems and end up at the Mustafar.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Good.
Sounds great. Alright, let's just.
To be fair, it is known as desolate and
That's like a top secret,
in
right?
terms of everything else without having outside knowledge, yeah, it's great.
yeah.
However, let's start making a new character.
Well then, is there any final prep we need to do? Anything that I can assist with?
We need to. Oh. Do you have any experience with getting droids ready for Imperial standard? You know, we got a droid we want to make look like an imp droid. It's an astromech.
We can make this happen. Where's the little droid?
So it's on board. We can bring it over.
Bring it over and we can paint it up. Make it happen.
Go fetch it.
As it follows you along to the ship. As R5. Just clarify, Zakian, what did you designate the droid in the end? Because I believe I gave you the option to change it. I think Dean may be frozen right now. Discord's
Oh yeah, I
weird.
think he is.
I think Sam. Oh no, Sam was just very still. It was either R5 EV or R5 X5. But for now, we'll go with R5 EV.
I think it was, because wasn't R5X5 its original?
Oh no, wait. R5 IV.
Ivy, oh, because of Ivy, yeah.
Right. I think that's
Yeah.
what it went.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that
Dean's
was it.
in there must have dropped out there.
Oh.
Yeah, he said his internet's
Nos.
Nosh.
Nos.
Hello. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god, that mic was so loud. Then I just topped out everything there. Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. I have not used this scene yet, but we were just talking about.
It is.
How
I
we're all
don't know
feeling
if
a bit
it's
sick.
something you can change. I know. It's,
Oh, Dean's just come back.
I know it's only in the left ear though.
That's fine. No, yeah, I fixed it. I changed it to mono now.
Okay.
But that's all right. We can get back to the old screen now. All right. So don't worry, guys. You didn't miss anything. Also, my internet's having a bit of trouble as well now, so we're dropping frames on stream. Things are falling apart here at the last little part. But let's just power through. As long as the stream is live, we're all
Yeah,
right.
still live.
Sorry about that. So yeah, the R5. Dean, what I did want to ask actually, did you go with changing the designation to R5 IV in the end?
What?
The droid, the R5 droid was called R5X5, but I know you mentioned at one point you might have changed its name to R5 IV. But I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if
think we did.
you did. Okay, cool. That's fine. So yeah, so R5 IV enters into the flight deck of the rusty old ship. And Z, you kind of hear the phrase sort of like, "Wow, this ship fucking stinks," like that kind of sentiment.
I just kind of look down at the R5 droid and nod.
Oh, but the colors, they're so nice. R5 is like white and green. But do you have any paint?
Yeah, we got the paint.
All right. So you can. Let's see. Is there a check I can make you guys make to paint the droid?
How well we paint.
Ends up looking absolute shit.
Oh, who's
Sleight
the
of
most
hand.
artistic out of this one?
Skullduggery.
Is there like a performance style check? There he
There's a
is.
Coordination.
Coordination. Who's gonna
Streetwise.
do the painting with Hondo?
Can we all chip
Well,
in? See who's the best. We all take a section, and then whoever does the best section, they then do the rest
Oh my
of
lord.
the droid.
I'll give you a blue dice for Hondo's assistance. Whoever wants to do the
What's everyone's dice? Guys?
coordination check.
I've got 2 green.
3 green.
Oh, coordination.
I've got 1 green, and also I don't think you want Z to
You're the
do any
most
painting.
coordinated droid there is.
Paint the balls red.
Well, that's the only thing he's good at when it comes to painting.
Is it
I'll
possible
do it.
to
Haven't done any
assist?
arts in school.
That's right.
Is it possible to what? Sorry.
Is it possible to assist because I grew up, like I'm from where droids like this would be fairly common.
Yeah, you can give pointers and tell people where to put certain colours and things like that.
Like little insignias that I remember or
Yeah,
stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I'll add another blue dice for that. But someone needs to make the roll. I'm ready when you are.
I'll do it. I'm good with my hands.
Alright. So you take, they're kind of like these like sci-fi looking spray cans with triggers. And you work together. And R5 shuts down to make sure that he doesn't move or make things difficult. And it looks pretty good. Kalar, from what you remember, it seems to be pretty faithful to how you would expect an Imperial droid to look. Much more sort of the colour black dominating the design.
Wow, I have never done that before. That looks pretty good.
Yes, we did a good job. This will
Wait.
Yes, I helped. That's why you had the blue dice. This will pass most trained eyes. And all of the untrained ones.
Yeah, it's not a bad job.
R5, how do you feel? And R5 powers up. I hate it.
He says he loves it.
Oh, he really loves it.
It is a slimming figure on you.
We scrap at him afterwards for being an Imperial sympathizer.
Woo! Woo! R5 like runs away, wheels away.
I take that as a yes.
Oh.
These things, they're worth more than scrap, you know. Just sell it. Any respectable droid trader would love this thing.
Really? Serious?
Fine.
Well, it's at least about 7,000 credits, I would say.
It's mine.
Hey, it's Tuken. That is Tuken Hondo.
That's took it on there.
Tuken Hondo talking about selling Zakin's droid.
Oh, that's the quality.
Oh dear. Hey, should we sell
Credits!
this droid?
Credits, yeah!
Oh dear. Is it Tuesday yet?
Soon.
Feels
Very near.
Well, you're free to spend the remainder of the waiting time aboard my ship, or you can remain aboard your own, or you can go back down to that icy wasteland and observe more. I don't really care what you want to do, as long as we make lots of money at the end.
Yeah. Wait, things do go wrong. Sure is worth. Nah, it's blowing things up.
I mean, why not? If I don't make credits, and I don't care what happens to this train.
You got any detonators, see? This one
I
does.
have one left, yes.
Alright. Maybe two. They pack a punch.
I do have some grenades as well.
Alright. Good news, good news. Think we're as ready as we could be. Although we need to go over his lines. Oh. Wait, you ain't got a magalith, have you?
Sure, I think it works.
Could use a magalith. We don't know. Well, we know how heavy this cargo is going to be. I wouldn't put much stock in us trying to carry it all by hand.
I mean, if you could detach the carriages, I could... In theory, my ship should be able to lift one away. If most of the loot was on one carriage.
Oh, you mean that we could... You mean we could detach one of the...
I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
It's not a bad idea if we could demagnetize the carts. We could haul everything into one cart and just lift it off.
It's up to you. I could certainly make that happen.
If it all goes smoothly, then maybe not a bad idea. If you have time with no resistance, it's not a bad shout.
This is a colossal ship, yeah. Yeah. We could. Crayfang wouldn't be able to do it, would it? Probably a bit small.
Yes, it would probably be too small. And I don't know if you have this mag system on your ship.
Nah, I don't think we do.
You could always use your you have
Clamps.
loading platform thing. You could
Yeah.
get some loot on there and get it out like that, but
That was the original
it
plan,
will
yeah.
take time, yes. But not impossible.
We'll see how we go on in terms of time, and then yeah, we can hoard everything into one car. It'll be easier than trying to load it all the supplies from different carts. Because I assume it's not going to be on one cart.
Have you seen the train?
Yeah. This one has. And so is Desi.
What does it look like right now?
Pretty big.
How many carriages?
4.
4.
One with artillery.
Right.
Planned to be 8, right? It's the intel you gave us.
Yes, I was under the assumption there would be more than 4 carriages.
No, only 4 there.
Perhaps they will add more. I'm not sure
That
how
could
they do
be.
that.
Possibly.
That could mean they have more batteries.
If it's such an important delivery, which it seems to be, they might have more. Yes, but we'll have to wait and see. Nothing you can't handle.
No, not at all. We're more than competent enough to do this. So when is it? In a few days?
Yes. 2 more. No doubt the cargo will land on a ship very soon, and then they will start loading the train in preparation for the journey. Could be a good time for your new face to go and get involved.
Yeah, actually. We don't want to land you down there, Kalal, on the day of transport. We need you down there. Perhaps before.
Whilst I do agree with that, the longer I am within the peripheral, the more likely it is that I will be seen and caught out.
True.
My plan initially was to use a semblance of the truth. Captain Rickon had an unfortunate meeting with a Wampa, and rather than having been captured by us and executed, his story is a little different. I was going to say that he had survived those days trekking back, and after a very short moment in a Bacta tank, he was very insistent upon overseeing the listening post delivery himself, despite his current situation.
Alright, we'll get you down there with at least a good few hours to spare then. We could also have the HoloNet. Make you look a bit more battered.
That's what I was going to suggest.
How will you arrive at the outpost?
On foot.
On foot.
Is it not going to be a bit weird you turning back up with a droid that never would have left?
We are working with a very limited set of resources. I'm open to suggestions.
Do they have shuttles coming and going from the... Well, they must do. This is the only way in and out, I thought. Apart from scaling the fence, for example. Perhaps I could intercept one of these shuttles. Hand it over to you. Perhaps the crew inside have an unfortunate accident with the airlock.
That would help, yeah. Yeah, if we can.
It might raise a little bit of suspicion if whoever's on board does not turn up, but Well, I don't see much other way of you entering.
We just... The suspicion isn't important as long as we get on the train. Once the train is underway, any suspicion will not matter. Or will not be quite as drastic. The other option is to contact somehow one of these shuttles, and I feign the notion of being stranded in the snows.
This could
They
work.
themselves pick me up.
I like that plan. I like it. Deceit rather than brute force. More my style, less his. Twitch, what you took.
Yeah, well, I guess working with this one rubbed off more than working with you ever did.
Well, you should pay more attention, learn more.
Oh, there'll be enough force. There'll be enough force.
Okay, well, this is a good plan. I like it. You can be freshly escaped from Wampa Cave, but so dedicated to the job.
Indeed. I would rather hyperthermia take me than show disloyalty to the Empire.
Sounds exactly like one of those brainwashed fools. Good.
If I didn't know any better, I'd have thought he was an imp. I've seen him do things I'd never dream of an imp doing.
The timing is going to have to be pretty close, but we can make it work.
I think we can. I think we can pull it off.
We just need to deceive their suspicion for a short amount of time. An hour, 2 hours, perhaps. That's what we need. That's all we need.
Alright then. I think we have covered everything, yes?
I think so.
Plan seems pretty, solid. Soon we'll all be making a nice stack of credits. And we will, have a drink.
Speaking of which, we agreed on what? 45, 55?
I'm pretty sure I remember it being 60-40.
60-40. Alright. 60-40.
Good. Fantastic. Well, how about a drink now then? You, R5 droid. Does the droid still have its little waiter tray on?
Would we have taken it off for the...
Let's make good use of it one more time before we remove it before the job, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
And the droid goes and gets you some drinks. Alright. So, is there anything else you guys feel like you need to do before we rest for the pre-heist times, basically?
Ooh. Did we agree on with the voice modulator? Because there was some misunderstanding with that, wasn't there?
Remind me what the misunderstanding was.
So it was we
The
bought.
vocoder, right? Or something?
Yeah, we bought the wrong one. We bought the thing that you use over the radio transmission, but the thing we wanted is actually something that is implanted.
It's like a cybernetic implant, right?
Cybernetic
So
implant.
I think I either said we would just... Because there's not time for one of you to get a
To
cybernetic
get that
implant.
cybernetic implant, yeah.
Or you'd have to go to Bespin like right now and find someone to do it for you. And it would
Yeah.
also mean, I guess, Kalal having a cybernetic throat. Which I'm not sure if he wants. So you could either just keep the vocoder for future use, or you can just scratch that off the credits owed. But I mean, you're already taking a job, so
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones where I don't want to make up some other item when it's already there.
Yeah. True.
Unless you just put on a really hurt voice because you've been attacked by a womper.
I guess you could spend.
Yeah,
time...
definitely not planning on looking back to the stream where it was. Actually,
Well,
I don't
no,
think it's uploaded
you don't
yet,
even
is it?
need to because
Sounds like a British man.
and yeah, we have a recording of his voice. Desi has a recording,
Desi
We do,
does. Desi does.
so you could just we'll keep the vocoder, put it on the ship, and then I guess
You can
acting
Just, yeah, you
Act.
can just train for 2 days to sound
like him.
like him.
You can sit with Desi and do that if you wish.
Listen to Desi's voice.
Yeah, that'll be my few days. Will be to sit down and kind of like go over.
I am
Voice.
Imperial Captain Rickon.
I am Imperial Captain Rickon.
You're getting
Yeah.
better. Try it again without the campiness.
I am Imperial Captain Rickon.
Who was that? This is my droid voice.
Who was that? This is my droid voice.
Do you not realize it's only when my eyes light up green? Like this. And the eyes light up green.
Like this.
The eyes go back to yellow. Perfect. But yeah, you can spend a lot more time honing that in. Alright.
I shall, mechanically.
Love that. Do you spend... Alright, well, I think... Then you guys will rest
Mm-hmm.
for that time period. Are you staying up in orbit with Hondo on his ship, or are you going to go back down to the icy caverns?
Spend it up here. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you spend it up there. You do see, like, every now and then, like an Imperial shuttle come and go over the course of the 2 days. You don't spot Xerox's ship anywhere, the little scout. But the 2 days pass, so you can make sure you heal all wounds, have all stress gone off your sheet. You guys, well, 2 wounds and all stress. You guys are all well rested for the heist. The morning of, you hear Hondo over the ship, Tanoi. Wakey, wakey. We have credits to make and Imperials to hurt. Are you ready?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
If you replied, that's awkward because I can't hear you. I'm in the cockpit. Come and join me.
Fuck.
But as you guys prepare for the day of the heist, that's where we'll leave it this evening. And that is what we'll pick up with next time.
Let's get the cheddar.
Good prep.
Oh
dear, oh dear, oh
dear.
Nothing can go wrong because we should not go to Mustafar.
I think we should.
You guys
That'd be brilliant.
arrive and you
Sounds
just
like we're
see...
going. There's no changing it now.
We arrive and then over the comms. Walba Sonuba.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting.
From the water moon.
Oh
Fucking-
man.
What was his name?
Toju.
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 Fucking go to Mustafar.
Toju will overthrow the Emperor. I'm calling it now.
I might have
Imperials
to.
finest.
I might have to. But thank you so much for watching, everyone, tonight. I can see you all in the chat, and I greatly appreciate it. It makes us feel so fucking awesome, having been away for a couple of weeks. It's been a very, very stressful time for me. Pricky Pete, thank you so much for the raid during that stream, during the stream as well. I appreciate that so much. Igor, I see you in the chat. Woody, I see you in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. I also saw Liz in the chat earlier on. So
Oh yeah, Liz is there,
and
yeah.
Daniel as well. We really do appreciate you guys. It is the best thing you can do if you want to go ahead and share our tweets. that would help as well. I didn't tweet today, no, I've just remembered. As far as I'm aware, as long as nothing else goes wrong in my personal life, we should be back next Monday for another episode of Natural Wonders. I will go ahead and put all of the links in the chat again. I need to get like one command that just posts all of the shout out links at the end of the stream. But please go and follow these guys on their channels for their own projects. Did I do JM12? Don't know. I don't even know anymore. I need to do Dirty 20 live.
Yeah, you missed Dirty 20. And yourself. Don't forget yourself.
I'll sod myself.
You gotta big up yourself, boy.
There you go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will be back next Monday at 7. XP, I'm going to give you all 5 each. 5 each for that session. Does anyone feel like they deserve any more? Any bonus XP? Speak
Can I
now.
request Zakian loses 5 for getting caught?
We didn't get seen. We didn't
No.
get seen.
I was gonna ask for extra XP
What's
last
some
week
good
because it would have
intel?
been on my birthday. So can I delay it and ask for it now?
Nah, sorry, mate. It's unfortunate. If it was last week, I would have said yes.
Missed the boat.
But there you go. You can blame me for that one.
I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
It was it was 2 weeks ago actually.
Sam was just like,
Oh, shit,
where's
yeah, it
the
was.
time gone?
It was
Oh,
2 weeks.
God.
Yeah. It's been a while. But that is all we have for you this evening, everyone. Please, as always, stay safe and may the force be with you. Bye bye.